I've been avoiding this topic for quite some time, and a lot of people have been discussing about it, and mostly people are saying that they don't want to see Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. For anyone who doesn't know, the reports are saying that Goldberg and Brock Lesnar will be having a feud. The rumor is either Survivor Series or Royal Rumble. I personally believe Royal Rumble. I feel as if they're going to do this match, it'll have to be at the Rumble, and then they'll have a rematch maybe at Mania in some shape or form. We don't know, okay? So, now we got that done. Everyone's turned around saying that they don't want to see this, okay? And I understand where they're coming from. That match that they had, their last match, Brock and Lesnar, wasn't the best. The circumstances surrounding that match wasn't the best, okay? Let's call it like it is. So I can understand. I'm not one of these guys that's going to go, oh, fuck you, how dare you. I can't believe that you don't like this match, right? I understand that. I understand as well, there is a point where people can turn around and say, hey, Goldberg can face someone else like a Kevin Owens, or Goldberg could face another up-and-coming talent, okay? I understand that as well, completely. However, this match needs to happen. And let me explain why. Because it is a must-needed injection up the dingleberries, ladies and gentlemen. Inject that shit. Tap it in. Because right now, wrestling, unfortunately, is incredibly boring. Now, yes, we had No Mercy. I'm not gonna lie, it isn't as perfect as what people are letting on. I'm sorry, but it wasn't perfect. People are letting on that this was a 5-star fucking pay-per-view. It's not, okay? Don't get me wrong, it was better than that Raw pay-per-view or Raw show, and I will say that SmackDown is better than Raw, okay? I'm not ignorant. But No Mercy itself, the finishes were a little bit questionable, alright? A little bit questionable. I will say this, however, they did a major mistake at No Mercy because WWE just admitted that they had to put the World Championship at the start of the show because they knew they couldn't compete, okay? They knew they couldn't compete with the US debates, okay? It's a fact, okay? And a matter of fact, I barely watched No Mercy, really. I watched a bit of it, but I was more into the presidential debates and stuff like that. You know, I was more interested in that. However, I like certain subjects in wrestling and shit like that, so that's why I'm making this video. Anyway, I'm going on a little bit too much here. Goldberg and Brock Lesnar, alright? Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. I personally believe that it would be a great match because it would be the building block for Goldberg to do better things in WWE. Goldberg still looks incredibly well, unlike, you know, maybe Sting. Goldberg, I think, can actually still go, and I think he still has the ability to go in that ring with intense rage and what Goldberg brings to the table. I know there's a few people that don't like Goldberg, I don't know why, but there are people turning around saying, oh, well, he needs to put over the younger talent, and he needs to do this and that or the other. Here's a newsflash, I am sick, sore, and tired of this new talent, okay? I want to see some junk food, and I want to see Goldberg spearing a lot of people, and I want to mark out like crazy, okay? Excuse me if I want to be entertained, please, okay? There's these people turning around saying about Goldberg, and they're saying, well, he's not an in-ring talent, and he doesn't do what all the rest of these guys do, okay? He doesn't do kicks, he doesn't do flips, he doesn't go to any of these hipster stores and dress up like a complete not a twat. No, he doesn't. No, Goldberg's a badass, alright? Goldberg will spear the hell out of people, and I swear to God, I will bloody cheer like goddamn crazy, okay? The same applies with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, yes, all his matches are full of suplexes, okay? Yes, Brock Lesnar's matches basically are the same, where he does the German suplexes all the time, blah, 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 takes the gloves off, beats them all up, F5, 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 1, 2, 3, Brock Lesnar wins, okay? But here's the difference. The difference is, though, is that I would rather see that than I would see any of the crap that's in WWE right now. I want to see badasses in WWE again. I want to see guys that I legitimately love and watch and admired and looked up to into this company. And Goldberg, and God bless Goldberg, because I hope he comes back and I hope he does well, and I want to wish him the best coming into this against Brock Lesnar, okay? And I hope them two bring the house down, and I hope they show, okay? Brock Lesnar and Goldberg, no matter what you say about these two, there's one thing that they do bring to the table, and that's what's in the very last name in WWE, and that is entertainment. Goldberg and Brock Lesnar are entertaining, okay? The story alone will be entertaining. Already there's been rumours of major build-up starting in the next few weeks for this feud. And me personally, I'm enjoying it. Because right now we need a good story. I do not want to see Mick Foley and Stephanie McMahon talking like loose women and bloody the Golden Girls, alright? I don't want to see any of that stuff, alright? I don't know why I said Golden Girls. I seen like a few people talking about it or whatever. I think that's a show on television or something. You know, but like, I mean, I don't want to see Mick Foley and Stephanie going, you know, Mick, you're a nobody. Mick and Stephanie, you know, I shouldn't have questioned you. And I shouldn't have done that. And then you have Kevin Owens with Chris Jericho, which no disrespect to Chris Jericho, but this list thing has been... people seem to think that this list is like some new thing, like it's like some big massive thing that hasn't been discovered before, and then the people that actually see him doing the list is like, I remember he did that, it was so great, it was... No, it's slightly below average at best here, folks, okay? I want to see entertainment. I want to see Goldberg going down that ring and spearing the hell out of people. I'm sorry if I'm not up to your standards of I want to see pure wrestling, okay? No, I want to see Goldberg and Brock Lesnar beat the hell out of each other. I want to see a proper build-up so that I can actually enjoy wrestling again. We'll say this, though. Fair play to AJ Styles, fair play to Dean Ambrose, and fair play to John Cena, because although what they're doing in the ring, okay, the ending, I will say this, the ending of that match was abysmal. The chair thing, the chair shot, that ending was abysmal, okay? The match itself, though, I thought was great. It was a mixture of that whole indie thing that guys like, but also there was storytelling in the ring as well, which I thought was great, okay? I understand that. But sometimes here, folks, sometimes we need to see a bit of some badassery, and that is Goldberg, and I cannot wait till Goldberg comes down that ring and spears the holy hell out of people and actually entertains me. Entertains me. Not only that, but Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar can be built into a feud at WrestleMania, and there has been rumours that Goldberg actually wants to stay in WWE for a little while, and he can actually help some of these guys, these up-and-coming wrestlers, and actually show them to be entertaining. Now, I know a lot of people are going to turn around and say, yeah, but Goldberg's terrible on the microphone. He can't speak. He can't do anything. He's not really good on the mic. Here's the thing, Goldberg doesn't need to talk, okay? Goldberg is motherfucking Goldberg. Goldberg will slap your wife, put her on his shoulder and take her home, and there's not a goddamn thing that you can do about it. The same applies to Brock Lesnar. And the reason being is because the two of them are complete and utter badasses. And I am so sick and goddamn tired of people praising this wrestling right now when I don't even see why. It's just diabolical. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I know I'm bashing a little bit too much here. I'm on a roll here, folks. All right, I'm getting a bit hyped up here, okay? But excuse me, No Mercy. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible. It's just some of the finishes were abysmal. Some of the finishes were abysmal. Okay, and even that, I wasn't really invested in it. I have to be honest. I wasn't really invested in it. I think AJ, though, I think he's going to do a great job as a champion. I think John Cena, I will say this, I don't particularly, like, here's the thing. Yes, John Cena, you know, in his own weird way, can be entertaining in his own weird way. However, I do not want to see him overtake Ric Flair's record. I'm sorry. I might make a video on this at some point, but I do not want to see it. And it's not because I hate John Cena, but it's because
John Cena's a dickhead. I'm sorry, okay? I don't care about all this kind of, the indie stuff about it. I still don't like John Cena, no offense. I don't hate him as much as probably what I did maybe a few years ago or whatever, right? But back to the point at hand. I'm getting a bit mad here when I'm fucking going off into other topics here. However, what I want to say is this, is that I believe Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, I think they're going to be badasses. I'm looking forward to what they have to do. And also it can build into maybe a feud. Hell, I know it's going to sound crazy, but hell, I would have Goldberg fucking spear the hell out of Kevin Owens, put him in his place, grab that belt and take the belt off him. I'm gonna say it, okay? I don't care, okay? I'm sorry, but there's nothing special about Kevin Owens that I've seen so far. Please, cut the goddamn crap, okay? What, I want to see him and Chris Jericho in 100 segments right now? No, I don't want to see that. I don't give a fucking crap about that, okay? I really don't care. No offense, I really don't care. And let me be honest with you, if you're not saying that in the back of your head, you're probably lying to yourself. But anyway, the fact remains, I want to see Goldberg and Brock Lesnar beat the holy hell out of each other. I want to be entertained, okay? I want to be like Russell Crowe in that Gladiator fucking movie. Are you not entertained? Is this not why you're here? I want to see that because I want to be entertained. I'm going to keep going on here, but fuck, this video was not what I wanted to turn out to be. But like I'm so passionate about this because I just want to be entertained, and I understand why a lot of you guys are looking at this and saying, I don't really particularly care about this, I don't give a crap about this, and I understand where you guys are coming from. I really do. I understand what the last match wasn't great, but maybe they just want to maybe they want to finish what they started, and maybe Brock and Goldberg have a resentment of that match, and maybe they want to tie loose ends together, and maybe they want to do the match what they should have now that the circumstances are a lot more better. I say we give these two guys a chance. I say we'll let them. Either way, it's Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. They're going to do whatever the hell they're going to do. And at the end of the day, they're two badasses, and I'm looking forward to Goldberg spearing people. And I hope he does the entrance, with the police there. Because I'm not going to lie to you, I know a lot of people haven't been hyped for this. However, I will say this. I'm more looking forward to this match than anything. I'm being honest, I'm looking forward to this match. I am. I'm really looking forward because I hope they do build up. Anything Brock Lesnar's involved in, they obviously add 110% involved. I hope they don't involve the Authority. Keep that shit away. Keep the general managers away from this story. I just want to see Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, one-on-one. I want to see some entertainment. That's what I want to see. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel. Signing out.